Hello, Anderson. I thought I would bring Flag Deck to you virtually from our very own Anderson Library. We know that books are the hub of our school. Our library is the center of our school, so I thought it'd be a great way to bring you Flag Deck this week. Okay, we're going to begin with Trevor, who's going to lead us in our Anderson Pledge and our flag salute. Take it away, Trevor.
Hello, fellow Anderson students. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for the Anderson Pledge. We are the Anderson community of learners who take pride. P, pledge to be responsible. R, respectful. I, individuals of integrity. D, demonstrating readiness. E, every day. Thank you and have a great day today.
Thank you so much, Trevor, for always leading us in our flag salute and Anderson Pledge. We have had a very busy time with our distance learning, doing a lot of wonderful projects and a lot of activities. And one of those activities we do each and every week is we do a lot of reading here at Anderson. So I thought it would be really great to bring you our flag deck from our library. And also, in addition to that, you will be receiving a link to a very special kindergarten video showing what their favorite books are. So I hope you take time to enjoy that as well. All right, 2 weeks left of school. It's hard to believe, but you guys are doing a great job, and I'm so very proud of each and every one of you. Speaking of which, we have our distance learning superstars to recognize. And beginning with Mrs. Cook's class, we have Charlotte Magarici and Alexandra Warner. From Mrs. Davenport's class, we have Kennedy Bjork and Matthew Johnston. From Mrs. Colgate's class, we have Brooklyn Bjork and Hank Bonwell. There we go. I tell you, a lot of times it's those families getting these awards at the same time. In Mrs. Webb's class, we have Mia Zadi and Enan Deep. From Miss Warmington's class, we have Avery Redred and Blake Martin. From Mrs. Bissett's class, we have Fiona Hobson and Cooper Habermill. From Mrs. Evans and Owens' class, we have Chloe Kramer and Chris Leoterno. From Mrs. Delaney's class, we have Michaela Blackburn and Trevor Anderson. From Mrs. Ruggles' class, Alexis Weber and Grant McCarthy. From Miss Gladstone Lamas' class, Chloe Rowlands and Beckett Gladstone Lamas. From Mrs. Christensen's class, Addie Bodishow and Sam Healy. From Miss Nick's class, Zoe Gillis, Michelle Waldron, and Gavin McCullough. From Mr. Reese's class, Kate Burkus and Kieran Corcoran. From Mrs. Delgado's class, Natalia Palma, Mia Zublin, Bryce Garbett, and Taylor Beiswinger. I tell you, you guys are doing such a phenomenal job. We're so appreciative of all the hard work you're doing. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Okay, so next week will be our very last flag deck. So we'll be announcing our final distance learning superstars, which I'm sure there will be plenty, and also announcing the birthdays for the final week of school and next week's birthdays too. All of the summer birthdays will be recognized upon return back to Anderson. Hopefully that is in the fall. So we will be recognizing the last 2 weeks of June, the last 2 weeks of school birthdays next week on Flag Deck. But this week's birthdays are Luke Dodge, Ryan Dodge, Blair Tennant, Taylor Alva, Kate Shumway, Elizabeth Anthony, Ben Dixon, Aviana Amarel, and Lauren Stosha. Your birthdays this week. I'm going to be sending your parents an invite so you can come into my virtual Zoom, and we'll have a little birthday celebration Friday morning, 8:30 a.m. So I'll be looking forward to that. Until then, until next week, you guys have a great, great weekend ahead and enjoy all the books that you are reading at home. And I'm just so happy to be able to show you our wonderful library here at Anderson. All right, you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.